This full moon in Aquarius with Rahu, the North Lunar Node, lands in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, ruled by Jupiter, the star of wise wisdom between two worlds, the one who is able to balance and dance effortlessly between the dualities within. It resembles the deity Aja Ekapada, a form of Shiva, the one who is transformational and has the ability to dance through the shadows of depth towards purification. Purva Bhadrapada is represented by a funeral cot, and all this really means to show is that parts have to decompose in order for purification and the rise of new roots to arrive. So we have to enter the liminal spaces and that which is beyond the material plane into our mythical center that connects our polarities of heaven and earth and the inner polarities that pull us apart. It's a time for transformation, purification, and integration. What truths are surfacing? This lunar eclipse urges you to confront hidden truths, transform karmas through the spiritual fire, and act in embodiment of your soul. The eclipse can intensify detachment from illusions and urge us to let go of the past, but fear not of the destructive energy, because it always regenerates. With the combined energies of Saturn ruling Aquarius and Purva Bhadrapada ruled by Jupiter, there is direction and a little help of moving along with releasing outdated beliefs and identities that prohibit spiritual growth. The purpose of an eclipse is to transcend, not to reach new etheric heights, but to root down as you surrender ego and into the direction of a new reality. Jupiter supports us through this lunation as it sends insights of wisdom that can help connect us to our higher self. No matter how much you access, achieve, or enter into the mythical arena, Purva Bhadrapada will remind you that even then the underlying truth of impermanence will always prevail, and change is the only constant. How can you detach from that which you cannot accept? We only gain when we accept through observation and remaining practical with trust and intuitively receptive with our will. Collectively, the air element of this eclipse in Aquarius will reinforce how we contribute to humanity, how we shape the mass consciousness, and which forward-thinking ideas we want to embark on that is for the highest good of all. It can deliver changes within society, technological breakthroughs, and unconventional paths. This is where Rahu shines, but on the shadow side, we want to be mindful of corruption, trickster energy, and bold desires that lack grounding. When Purva Bhadrapada cannot accept transformation, it presents itself with sadness, problems, fear, and nervousness. This is where faith becomes more than a belief or affirmation, more than a moment of gratitude for good times, but a deeper dive to move with faith in all directions of the wind, because experiences will always keep changing, but your perspective changes your reality. Faith is receptivity, and equanimity is our ground. Remember, there is nowhere to move around, above, or below with what happens during an eclipse, but to surrender. And time and time again on the path of surrendering, we are required to up-level our awareness, to return to a new center over and over. Surrender draws us into the process of releasing micromanaging the universe, and to embody more of the truthful currency that is being shown. It's a time of collective reevaluation, a transformation of rooted spirituality, a balance of worldly responsibilities and spiritual growth, because one cannot happen without the other, and both act as the mirror. You can be in the world, but not of the world.